first off, what we need to do, we need to get $100 from Scythe so we can have additional server space. Right now we have 10,000 files. With the $100, we'll be able to go up to 30,000, and with the 30,000 files, we'll have enough space for just about acquiring new profiles, and when we expand and launch later on this month. That's the goal later on, launching this month. I think it's very obtainable. We have certain things that need to be corrected now, but all these things will be explained in thorough detail. We're going to have a textbooks category. I was thinking of changing the everything else icon to textbooks. You should just show me how that, let me know how it feels, if you like it, or if we should create a new one. Right now it seems like a pretty decent quick fix, and later on we'll probably expand on that. We also need to create tutorial videos. These videos will probably be created in the Gorgas Smartboard room. I don't know how. I think we're going to make them basic at first, and then use some more advanced video technology and computer software to make the later versions of our video tutorials, so we can make them more precise and concise. I'm actually drafting a PR group. This pretty much is a group that will actively, deal with our flyers and our image via media on campus. We'll be contacting WVUA, and we'll be contacting Shelton Community College. We'll be talking to the Arts College. We'll be talking to pretty much anybody who's almost willing to listen to us. We'll probably go to Oz Music Center and talk to them. So if you're interested in, maybe doing a background in personal sales, or if you're interested or very personable, I would actively suggest that you try to, maybe give this a go and look into the PR role, because it's going to be valuable experience. I also need to have some insight in looking into booking the Ferg table. I'd like to have a big monitor and a Ferg table with 2 or 3 Scythe members working and explaining what 6sides is to the casual students walking around the Ferg. I don't know the exact procedure about that, but I'll help as much as I can. But I would like to have that at least during March, and when we launch. I'll look into what it takes to actually get that big TV and have the hookup and the right equipment in the right spot. Also, we're going to do one more beta testing session. Essentially what this will be is everybody in the group will get together and we'll all comb through the website. We'll express what we like, what we don't like, and we'll try to tighten it up as best of our abilities before we actually fully launch. I've been talking with HCA, Honors College. I'd actually want to get some insight from Darnell to see where exactly we're still, where we are with them. But I've been talking to Colby, and we're going to have a weekly meeting with Colby every week. I think actually I want to have Colby meet us. I want to have him meet when we meet, so we can kind of sit in and see what we're going over and give his insight. He doesn't have to stay the whole time, but just kind of feel more of a kin with the group instead of just kind of contacting me and me giving y'all the message. But I'd love to actually throw a Express night, or be to throw Express night with him. Maybe us, we could have if you see the act, you could buy it immediately from the 6sides website or something like that. But I also want to talk to the Alabama Art Kitchen. I'd like to see if they want to get on board so that they can put up some of their items for sale, possibly. I need to talk to Claire. I've been trying to, but communication has been sparse. I'll do my best to pick that up again. Actually, I want to talk to Taylor Hamilton about the financial structure. I have the documentation that Corey sent out, a summary of it, of what he gave the IRS for our financial structure. And I want to know how you feel about our possible avenues of revenue, and which one seems to be the most practical. And honestly, anybody else who's interested in finances, or I know we have accountant majors, if you want to let me know about some suggestions, or maybe being on the finance team, it'll be valuable experience, and it'll be great, because honestly I'm not a big finance guy, so the more we have, the better. But let me see. We're gonna also have. I also need to think about creating on and off campus pickups. Off campus shouldn't be too bad. All we do is essentially we create a shipping label, we get the box, we get a couple of stickers from the 6sides icons, and get some maybe get some like colored paper to go with all the things that we ship, kind of create a unique box experience when you get a 6sides package. As far as on-campus pickup, should we book a room in Bidgood? Should we have it in the Ferg? Should we have a Ferg table where you pick up your stuff? We need to come up with these kind of solutions a little, decently quickly. But I haven't, fully fleshed out those possibilities. But I'd love to talk to y'all about that and how you feel about it. Music session, we're going to use it as promotion. We can't actually have the whole album on there. Now, I don't know what's the best avenue that you would feel. Would you rather have the music section pretty much be an area where you could sample some of the music and then download it from other places, or just get a listen to and maybe download and pay it from other places? Or maybe we'll tie in iTunes to it, and you can from there you can listen to student artists and you can buy directly from iTunes. I'll think that through and talk to Jason Guthrie, and if anybody else has any insight, as always, I'm off. If you have any insight on anything that maybe not be in your particular division, feel free. I mean, the only reason I put it out divisions is so we can kind of keep everything focused. I'd also like to create a site monitoring and construction kind of crew. Once we get rolling, we're going to need more eyes to be able to watch the website for any, lewd comments or any problems that that could come up that we could quickly help 2 or 3 members, kind of assess. It's all about customer service. So if we provide, top-notch customer service now, it'll be fantastic later on. That's what we got to keep our customers happy. So we'll definitely be working on that, and I'd like to have more eyes than just mine. Even though I'll be combing over the website just because I think I'm kind of addicted to the concept now. But not gonna be too bad. Hopefully we can get 2 or 3 or 4, maybe even 5 other people, because during the spring we'll have another Get On Board Day, and I'd like to have the site launched by Get On Board Day so we can really get some more people in for the cause of 6sides. I think that'd be pretty cool. As far as events upcoming, I was thinking about creating a calendar for the website. I haven't really found one that looks awesome, so I'm thinking maybe we could just create articles and post articles about upcoming events. Essentially, just if you hear about an event, get an image of it, type up some little short description, send it to me, and I'll post it on the website, and I'll date it, and that way everybody can see what's weekly happening on 6sides, as well as our Twitter and our Facebook pages. We'll also need a social media coordinator again. Rachel Culver has graduated, so she's stepping into the real world. We all will eventually, but in the meantime we kind of need a someone who's interested in it. And right now, social media is a big field. There's several companies that are looking to have social media coordinators. It's kind of unknown how well they work, honestly, in the business area. A lot of people are doing it. Few are doing it well. So, if you want to get experience in that, it'll definitely help you land a job, because, some of the older generation don't know how to run social media as well as we do. So, it'd definitely be to your advantage. I'd like to talk to Fashion Inc. I don't know too much about Fashion Inc., but I'd like to talk to Fashion Inc. with someone who kind of knows more fashion than I do. That's something I'm going to talk to Gabriella with, and if you know any Fashion Inc. Sources or anybody who might be in it, I'd love to have your insight as well. And maybe we can get Fashion Inc. on board and maybe sit in on a runway show and have a venue for students to buy the materials they saw on the runway. I also want to see if we can expand on services. I don't know how big this section will be personally, but I want to know what the progress with that's going on. With that, Taylor, do you think I'll talk to you about maybe some of your past service leads and personalities who wanted to be on the site, and maybe we can get some on that. I would like to have at least 2, 3. Actually, I'd like probably at least 4 dedicated people for each section, but it might be harder than others. So we're gonna have to stretch. We're gonna have to be adventurous, and we're gonna have to actively recruit, and hopefully they'll come to us because we have such a great looking website. As far as art, I want to actually see. We have Mary Cassidy. She has the picture of the fallen tree trunk and the hands holding the small individual people. I want to see if we can get her to have, submit some more artwork because I thought her artwork's fantastic. Personally, I would buy some. Actually, I might buy one of her pieces, considering it goes so well with my wall. You can see like the red in the background. I like to have one of her pieces in my room. I probably will buy one. I might actually that's probably something I might do recently. But I'd like to see if we can get some more of her artwork because she is pretty phenomenal, and just see who she talked to and who else who might be interested in posting their artwork. As far as T-shirts go, I would love to have Scythe pay for everything so we can get it free, but I don't know, and I keep sucking money from Scythe. If we have room in a budget, I can have them. Maybe Scythe can help us out. But personally, I think we should pay a little bit for our T-shirts each. I'll show you the design. Maybe we can agree on that. I personally go for the cheapest, cool-looking T-shirt we can make, and whatever that cost is and whatever the design is, that's the one I'll go with, because spring's coming up. It's gonna get hot. It's gonna get back to the one T-shirt wearing, and if we can really get some 6sides T-shirts, it'll be really effective. Honestly, I would go out of pocket to get all of your T-shirts, but I don't know. But I'd definitely buy mine, and maybe we can talk about maybe doing some kind of fundraiser. We'll definitely need to do more of those, especially when we become a nonprofit, which should be towards the beginning of competition. Of course, if it doesn't come through, that'll be catastrophic, but I have confidence in Corey, and we submitted it already, so the IRS is just processing the whole thing. But that's about it. If there's anything else I've left out, sorry that I have, and just let me know. Send me an email. Send me anything, really. And that's about it from 6sides. We're all going to meet up. I'm going to send out emails about meeting and doing our individual coordination between the PR group, the site monitoring crew, and because we're all going to be a part of a tree, and we're all going to be different branches, if you will. I don't know if that was probably a terrible metaphor, but I'd like to have us all collectively work together, but work on specialize on something, so that everything that we do is done well and done at the highest level it could be. So I hope y'all have a good day, and remember Martin Luther King and be lazy like I am. Well, trying to. All right.